Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome if you're new. I am going to start a series today on crafting outside. And so I brought my Cricut Joy out. That's the cool thing about the Cricut Joy. And I have my iPad with my design space on here. And what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to make some things to go into the Reset Girl playbook. And so I will link her page down below. I am not sponsored for this video. I just fell in love with this. And so I thought I would share it with all of you. It has helped me a lot this summer. And obviously there is going to be airplane noise and dogs barking and birds chirping and things like that because I am outside. I want to show you guys how easy it would be to possibly take your crafting camping or just bring it out into the yard and enjoy the nice weather and how great it is for your mental health. So anyway, I started this because I really wanted to dive more into the Word. And so I've been doing little things here and there. Like we had a movie night and we watched the Swiss Family Robinson. Dave had never seen it, and this is one of my absolute favorite movies. And he absolutely loved it too. And then there were some things in June since I started at the very end of June. I just covered up the different life documented things in June and things. And so we're getting into July now. Also, there are sections where they're just activities. And so I dressed my honeys. She calls them honeys. And then I put negative self-talk. Nobody got time for that. Not today, Satan. I have a t-shirt that says that also. And I am going to be making another one. Life on the lake. My favorite part of summer is time spent on the lake. So I did that one. And then a little bit of this. And then we have the faithful girl part of this planner. It's basically a smash book or a junk journal. And I'm really having a lot of fun with it. I can't stop playing with it. So I thought this would be a great time to craft outside and make things with my little Cricut Joy for it. I picked David as my Old Testament mentor for the summer, and so I've started to do a few things here and there with him, and I'm going to Google more. And then every month she has these printables that are God's goals for me. And so I've marked off the ones I have done, and I did those the other day. And so this should be really nice and full and delicious and squishy. So that's why I use the bigger rings. I believe these are 2-inch rings, I believe. So I did these 5 already. I did these one day. I did these last night. And I'm going to add more. And the way I put my book together is I just glued the pages together. So now I just want to make some things to put in my book and maybe use in other junk journals. And so I was hoping to find some things in Design Space for that. So let's get into Design Space. So I want to make sure that my Joy is selected, and it is. And now I want to go to Images, Browse All Images, and then I definitely want to cut out some trees since we're kind of doing actually I want to go to filters first. I want to go to layers, and I want to pick single. That's the number one thing I want to do. I was also thinking about printing out the alphabet, but I think I'll wait, and when I know exactly what I want to do, I will do that. But for now, I just want to go there. And then I think what I'm going to do is, let's see, browse all images, and then I don't know why it didn't come up. Usually it comes up like different themes and things. So let's look at nature, and then let's go to filters and go to single layer. And let's type in tree. There we go. So I think I'll grab some things that are more kind of like a 50-ish style, 50, 60 style, or just like a normal like camp tree, since this is basically Camp Reset. So I'm just gonna pick a few here because we're resetting. So yesterday was my mom's birthday. She's been gone 2 years, and I'm still struggling with the fact that I would never have a normal mother-daughter relationship with her. That was just never going to be in the cards for me. And so yesterday was a pretty tough day for me, even though it's just boggles my mind that how would it be difficult when somebody treated you so horribly your whole life. It just was very difficult. And so I thought, what better way to let the dogs play outside. Obviously, you're going to hear airplanes, you're going to hear lawnmowers, birds chirping, the dogs barking and growling and playing every once in a while. So if that's something that's just going to drive you batty, then this channel probably won't be for you right now, because with the puppy, I'm going to have to kind of do this for a little bit until we get into a good routine and rhythm with him. I want to be able to let him go potty and everything. But anyway, so I thought, since I did have such a rough time yesterday, what better way to work through it than to craft outside with you guys. So I kind of found this really neat, like, tag. There's a train. I really found this really neat little tag set, and I decided tags would be pretty cool to go in my junk journal. And I'm just kind of picking like summary themes and things, so that just kind of fun little ones for my books. I'll probably use these in other books as well. I am making a tag book also, so it would be fun to use them in there. So I'm going to go ahead and insert all of them, and then I'm just going to kind of, I'm not going to make them more than like 2 inches, because I don't really want to, I'm just going to use my Cricut Joy. So I can only go to, I think it's 12, yeah. This is the longest I can go on that mat, and then I have another mat that goes to 6. So I'm just kind of look and see here what I have, and see if there's any that I would maybe, like, I don't think that one will work now that I'm looking at the things, and that one isn't gonna work, or at least it's not kind of where I'm going with this. But then I've got some other ones here that'll work really well. And then you can also change the colors of your tags. So let's see, let's go to edit, and then there's cut, and there's a color. So if you notice, there's other colors on here. So I'm going to pick blue, and then same with this one, I'm going to pick the blue, because it really doesn't matter. I'm going to do that with this one too. I just want them, because I'm going to cut them out of cardstock, and so I'm going to do all the same with one color and then all the same with the other. So I just want to have it as simple as possible when I'm cutting these out. So now I want to get out some paper. So I have this old July 2009. That's how old this is. It's been in my scraps stuff forever. And I decided to get it out and use it for some of my tags here. So I might even, maybe, let's see, we've got 6, 7, so maybe I'll get rid of I think I'll get rid of the dragonfly, and I think I will change the color of these 2 so that they're different, and then I can cut out 3 different colors out of 3 different colors of cardstock. So I know I want to do this, and it's also adhesive. I don't know how good it is anymore, but we'll see. So here I've got peach, and I'm gonna kind of try to, so these ladies on the front, she calls them honeys, and I really want to try to get the colors of the honeys that are in the book. Whoops. Paper down. Kind of like glue stick down. Paper down. I like the getaway stickers, so I kind of want to get some colors like blue, and we got the peach, and maybe like let's do that one here. It's so fun to find different scrapbook stuff from a long time ago that you never used. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to use up what I have and not buy a whole bunch of new things. Obviously, I had to buy like the new rings because I didn't have those. But let's do this with peach. Let's see. Let's do. I thought I maybe had yellow, but I don't. I do have orange though. I must have used the yellow back in the day. Back when I was actually scrapbooking. I don't scrapbook anymore, and I haven't for a long time. I probably should start again. Or maybe green instead of. Is there another green? This green instead of the peach. That would more go with those colors. So now I'm just going to open up my Joy and hit make it on a mat. I'm going to take the plastic off. I've got a few little hairs and stuff here. I'm going to have to clean my mat. I'll try to find a place to get a new one. Cricut's been so long on their ordering and how long it takes to get it. I'm going to have to go on Amazon and see if I can find one. But it's not as sticky as it usually is, which kind of bums me out. So the first ones you see are the flower and that. Let's see here. So I think for the flower and for that, I'm going to do the orange. And I will have leftovers because it's only half. So now all you do is hit, I'm not going to change anything. So I'm going to hit continue, Cricut Joy. It's taking its sweet time. There we go. And then it'll give me the option of picking my paper. So I'm going to do the medium 80-pound cardstock. And I don't see where you can set it to pressure. I'm going to set it for more just in case. Hopefully it doesn't cut all the way through, but if it does, it doesn't matter because it is, you know, it's cardstock. So I'm just going to load it into the machine. And now you just hit go and it's going to do its thing. I wish I had more mats than this so that I could have them ready to go, but I don't. I just have the long mat, which I guess I could do, but it's just easier just to, it's not going to take long because they're just little tags, but I will probably speed up this process. So now that that is all done, I want to go back home to my canvas, but I'm done with that, and all I'm gonna do is cut these. So these are by Fatima. They're a really nice scissor. I am so glad I spent the money for them. I mean, they weren't that bad, about $10 on Amazon. And I'm just going to cut these so that I have them all ready to go. So if you would please, since I am just starting my channel, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe and everything. That would be wonderful, and I will see you next time on another video, and I hope to be using these in a spread in my blue book. So have a great day, you guys. Bye.